Hi, fifth grade. This is day number 1 of our project. We are learning about pattern, and we're focusing on patterns on animals for this project. All right, we are going to do a tiger for this project. So if you think of a tiger, and it's in the Google slide, you think of a pattern that is an orange and black striped design with a little bit of white here and there. So you're going to need your piece of paper vertical today. You're going to need a pencil. I am going to draw with a pencil or a Sharpie so you can see what I'm doing, but you're going to draw with a pencil. That way if you make a mistake, you can erase it. All right. What we're going to do is we're going to draw this step by step together for day 1. And then when we get done with our pencil, we're going to trace over it with a black Sharpie, black crayon, or colored pencil. All right, bear with me because I'm going to be doing this upside down, so try the best I can. All right, we're going to start with the nose, and the nose is going to be at the middle of our paper. So I started off with what looks like a seagull. Actually, let's start this again so you understand what I'm drawing. Hold on. The middle of our paper, we're going to draw what looks like a seagull. If you're drawing a bird in the sky, so we're doing the middle of our page. We are going to come down, down, and like a smiley face. All right, so there is our tiger's nose. All right, let's go ahead and make his or her cheeks. So we're going to go curve, curve. Okay. And we're going to make that curve come all the way around and come back to touch our tiger's nose. All right. We're going to go ahead and draw a line up and a line up. All right. This is going to be part of his nose. Okay. From there, we are going to go ahead and I got to think about how I want to do this. We're going to draw his eyes, his or her eyes. Curve up and over, up and over. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and come over and over. Okay, the inside of our eyes, we're going to make the tiger's pupil, so we're going to curve, curve, and with your pencil, you're going to shade this part in. Okay, and then we're going to make it a little bit of a line coming out. Later on, we'll add a stripe for that. Okay, now let's go ahead and take our pencil, and where our cheek is, we're going to come up and around and back to his other cheek. All right, let's go ahead and do his chin, curve. All right, the ears. Curve up and over, curve up, up. And we're going to make the inside of the ears look hairy, so just make like these zigzag lines for the inside of the ears. Okay. And we are going to go ahead and make the body of the tiger down, down, all the way to the bottom of your page. Right now it doesn't look too much like a tiger, and that's because there aren't any stripes. So here's how we're going to do our stripes. We're going to start, tigers all have this distinct pattern on their forehead. So you're going to use your pencil and you're going to make like this hairy looking thick line. And then you are going to go ahead and you're going to make these thick lines that go off to the side of that vertical thick line. So now we're making these horizontal lines, and you can vary them in length. They can be all different lengths. Leave a space in between them though. All right, we're going to make this upside down V. Remember, we can always pause the video if I'm going too fast. All right, starting to look like a tiger. Let's go ahead and make some tiger stripes off the side of his eyes. Let's make some on his cheeks. And yours don't have to be exactly where mine are. I do want you to include the one on the forehead, but the other ones you can kind of add more or less, whatever you think looks nice. That's the great thing about being an artist. You should always be creative and come up with your own ideas. You do need to include them, though, are these little zigzag thick lines, because we do want it to look like a tiger. All right, let's make sure to do some on his belly. All right, the ones on the belly we're going to make really thick. Come all the way across the side. Remember, you're doing this with a pencil later on. You will go over this with a black marker or a black crayon. So it's pretty much these zigzag lines. So that's a vocabulary word that we've used in the past. All right, and one more. And then the last thing we're going to do today, before we stop the video, is we are going to make little dots and lines for our tiger's whiskers. Remember, whiskers are those hairy things that come off the tiger's face. Okay, keep up the good work, friends. Can't wait to see how these come out. All right.